Okay, it's Josh McDonald here, everybody, and I am the founder of Shout. So today we're going to be looking for influencers just based on niche, nothing else. We got a lot of parameters here that we can look at and play with, a lot of different functionality, but we're just going to look at niches today and keywords. So generally, when you're looking for influencers, people like to type in something quite broad, and it's not really helpful in this type of platform. For example, if someone is trying to promote guitars, they might type in music, but that's not very descriptive. You want something more descriptive. For example, the band ACDC, right? They're a 4 or 5 piece band. I don't really know. I'm not really that into music, but let's say they're a 5 piece band. They got a drummer, they got a bassist, a lead singer, and whatever else, right? But let's say the drummer for ACDC. Most people who like ACDC don't actually know who the drummer necessarily is and that goes for any band, right? Lots of people like a band, but don't know the drummer. So the drummer, if he has a following, he's gonna be, probably influential among people who are into drumming, like other drummers generally, right? So someone who follows ACDC is totally different than someone who follows the drummer, is what I'm trying to say. And they will also post different styles of pictures to target different audiences. So let's say you're trying to sell a drum set, you wouldn't type in music because people, first of all, you can't even photograph. Music isn't even something that our software could recognize in images, right? You can't take a picture of music. Music is a feeling. It's not something you can see with your eyes. You can listen to music, right? So it's not something you can photograph. However, you can photograph things like a drum set. So you could type in a drum set here. That's just an example. If you're trying to sell guitars, again, don't type in music. Type in actual guitars or performers. Or if you're even a stage, like if someone's on stage, you're gonna find different performers in that. But of course, that's not going to be just people in music. You could have people on stage who are comedians, for example. So let's look at something more mainstream. A lot of people doing e-commerce these days. A lot of money made in it. Myself, I have a side project that does 5 figures a day in the e-commerce space. It's just a month old, but we're doing really, really well with it with influencers. It was kind of a case study project, but it blew up, and now it's like making quite a bit of money. So that's a side story, but just a testament to influencer marketing along with e-commerce and really just Shopify is extremely powerful in 2018. So and will continue to be. So let's say you want to promote sunglasses, right? So you can type in sunglasses and it will return a lot of results. Sunglasses search, right? So you got 5,000 influencers right there. Okay, but there's going to be all sorts of people here that wear sunglasses, right? Like you notice, like French Montana, he's a musician, right? He's an artist. He's not necessarily an expert in sunglasses, but he wears sunglasses, right? And for the right price, you could reach out to his team and give him a pair of sunglasses to wear, and he'd probably charge you, I don't know, $50,000 or $25,000 for a post, right? But you're overpaying there because he's actually a celebrity, right? Like he has another stream of income besides promoting products on Instagram. So it's incredibly expensive. Whereas someone like this girl, who I've never heard of, and has 10 million followers, she looks like she could be in the adult industry. She would be a lot more affordable. Like she might post for $1,000 or $1,500, which is really nothing when you're appearing in front of say 10 million people, or a fraction of that if you want to be specific. So if you want to promote sunglasses, of course you type in sunglasses, but the better method for me, like I would type in something that if you expect, and you gotta, what kind of sunglasses, right? Are you doing men's sunglasses, women's sunglasses? Are you doing, like, what kind are these? Is this a fashion thing, or do you have like a new edge for sunglasses? So maybe you have like a special pair, maybe it's a pair of glasses where you can see at night or something. And that's something would be better suited for like YouTube, where you can actually describe a product. Where it's Instagram, it's more like if you can't see its functionality in a photo, And I say photo, not video, just because most influencers just don't post videos, promo videos at least. If it can't be observed in an image, then it's just not really that effective on Instagram. Better suited for YouTube, which of course you can still use our platform for that. But Instagram and YouTube are definitely the two biggest platforms. So among others that we have here. So let's say women's sunglasses, fashion based. So I would type in like beach. Okay, you want women who are on a beach. Those are generally, well, first of all, this isn't even targeting just women, but let's just type in beach. Because I had a feeling that even though men, like, it looks like there's one male out of these first few here, the rest of them are all female, right? Like, women just love going to the beach. It's just like, that's what they do on their days off, right? It's just like, let's go to the beach. I know it's kind of stereotypical, but, you know, a lot of them tend to, and a lot of guys, I don't know, me, I like to golf, right? So another stereotypical thing, but that's marketing, I guess. So you can type in something that you can actually photograph. If if you're doing skincare, if you're trying to sell a cosmetic, I mean, you can type in makeup and there will be a ton of results. Don't get me wrong. Like 1,000 results right there. But if maybe something better would be like, you could literally type in like forehead. Right? Like, you can literally get someone's close up forehead. I mean, it's going to bring in men and women into that, of course, but I'm just trying to open your eyes up to different combinations of things you can search, because people who take a picture of their forehead are probably showing off something to do with their facial complexion, which is likely going to be something related to skincare. But skincare, of course, you can search skincare and things will, search skincare, one word or two words. I don't really know. Skincare. I guess 2 words. So, and you're going to find a bunch here too, but you'll never really run out of influencers, if you think about it like how I just thought about, think if you're trying to promote sunglasses, think about beach, or if you're trying to promote bikinis, think about pool, right? You can go to a pool and you're going to have a lot of women right there, right there. 2 girls in a bikini, 3, right? A bunch of girls, whole bunch of women. So think about it like that, and you'll never ever run out of influencers. You can select all of these, you can add them to a list, you can bulk email them, export them, mail merge them, whatever you want to do. But you're basically good to go. And if you ever run out, which you won't, you can always go up to our crawlers tab and create a crawling task to find more influencers in your space.